Hi, this is Ike from Groovy Entertainment. Today we're going to record play for you. Today, record Strawberry Shortcake Country Jamboree from 1981. So let's get started.
Summer is the nicest season of the year in Strawberry Land. That is when the berries grow their biggest. Warm sun and gentle rain help the berries grow large and sweet. One bright sunny morning, Strawberry Shortcake came outdoors and looked around.
My, oh my!
Said Strawberry Shortcake.
What a beautiful day! It's much too nice a day to work.
Usually, Strawberry Shortcake spent her days picking the delicious berries that grow in her berry patch. But today was different.
A special day like today deserves something extra special. Now, what could we do today that would be lots of fun?
Strawberry Shortcake sat down under a berry bush to think. Her polka dot kitten, Custard, rubbed against her leg.
I know!
Exclaimed Strawberry Shortcake.
I'll find all my friends and we'll go to the country for a picnic. Today is a perfect day for a country jamboree.
It's a perfect day for something special, and we're on our way to something special, something I think specially for you. You can leave your worries far behind you, and we'll go out where they'll never find you, out where the skies are blue. All you really need to bring along is a sunny smile and a happy song, and it won't be long until you see that there's much more sun than you've seen in ages. You'll find out the fun's contagious at Strawberry Shortcake's Country Jamboree. It's a perfect day for something special, and we're on our way to something special, something I think specially for you. You can leave your worries far behind you, and we'll go out where they'll never find you, out where the skies are blue. All you really need to bring along is a sunny smile and a happy song, and it won't be long until you see there's much more sun than you've seen in ages. You'll find out the fun's contagious at Strawberry Shortcake's Country Jamboree.
Strawberry Shortcake called to her friend Escargot, the snail.
Escargot, I need your help today.
Oui, oui, mademoiselle, replied Escargot. And where are we going?
We're going to the country for a jamboree, and the very first stop is Huckleberry Pie's house.
Strawberry Shortcake hitched up her cart to the snail and climbed on board. It didn't take long to reach Huckleberry Pie's house, even at a snail's pace. You see, nothing is very far away in Strawberry Land. Huckleberry Pie was napping under a berry bush when Strawberry Shortcake arrived.
Where are you going?
He yawned,
We're going to the country for a jamboree.
said Strawberry Shortcake,
You want to come along? You bet I do.
said Huckleberry Pie. He jumped on the cart, and his little dog Pupcake followed right behind.
Now, let's go pick up the rest of our friends. I can tell by the way it's starting out that it's going to be a very special day.
As they rode along through Strawberry Land, Huckleberry Pie and Strawberry Shortcake sang together.
I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going to Louisiana, my true love for to see. It rained all night the day I left. The weather it was dry. The sun so hot I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. 'Cause I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I soon will be in New Orleans, and then I'll look around. And when I find Susanna, I'll fall upon the ground. But if I do not find her, then I'm surely bound to die. And when I'm dead and buried, oh, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. 'Cause I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, oh, don't you cry for me. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee.
A little further down the road, Strawberry Shortcake and Huckleberry Pie reached the house of Blueberry Muffin.
Why, of course I want to go.
Said Blueberry Muffin as she wiped the blueberry juice from her hands onto her apron.
I've been baking all morning.
Quickly, she filled a basket with fresh muffins, still warm from the oven. Then she climbed in the cart.
Goodness,
Said Strawberry Shortcake.
our party is getting bigger by the minute.
When Plum Puddin' saw his friends coming up the road, he said,
It doesn't take much figuring to see that you are going on a trip.
That's right,
said Strawberry Shortcake.
and you are invited.
Plum Puddin' joined his friends in the cart, and they were on their way once more. Escargot pulled a little slower as the load in the cart grew heavier. It's not much further, I hope, he said.
Oh, no.
Replied Strawberry Shortcake.
Just one more stop.
Raspberry Tart was playing with baby apple dumplings when the country-bound group pulled up in front of her house. Soon, all 6 of them, well, actually 8, counting Custard the kitten and Pupcake, Huckleberry's dog, were on their way to the country. From this point on, the road turned to a path. The path grew steeper and steeper as it wound its way up Sunday Mountain. As they traveled, their singing echoed down through the valley below.
From this valley they say you are going. I will miss your bright eyes and sweet smile. For they say you are taking the sunshine that brightens our pathway a while. Oh, just think
exclaimed Strawberry Shortcake. Everyone jumped out of the cart and looked around. Strawberry Shortcake had picked a perfect spot for her country jamboree. There was a big field of green grass, just right for running and playing. Nearby was a shady tree and a stream full of candy trout for Huckleberry to catch.
Boy, this is great.
Said Huckleberry Pie.
Look at that stream.
I'm glad you like it.
Said Strawberry Shortcake. They all joined hands and formed a circle. Little Apple Dumpling could barely touch the ground. Around and around they ran till they got so dizzy they all fell down laughing. Strawberry Shortcake was right. Today was going to be a very special day.
Perfect day for something special, and we're on our way to something special, something I think specially for you. You can leave your worries far behind you, and we'll go out where they'll never find you, out where the skies are blue. Oh, you really need to bring them home, 'cause the sun is smiling a happy song, and it won't be long until you see that it's much more sun than you've seen in ages. You'll find out the fun's contagious at Strawberry Shortcake's Country
Strawberry Shortcake and her friends danced and sang all morning. When they finally stopped to rest, the sun was high overhead.
It's lunchtime.
Said Raspberry Tart.
Yep.
Said Huckleberry Pie.
With all that dancing, I sure worked up an appetite. Let's have our picnic in the shade of that tree.
That looks like a very good spot to me.
Said Strawberry Shortcake. Everyone had brought along a basket of their favorite food. Raspberry Tart had a dozen of her delicious pastries. She placed them on the tablecloth that Strawberry Shortcake had unfolded. Huckleberry Pie had a big overstuffed pie, but there was a slice missing,
I got a little hungry,
he confessed.
but there's still plenty left for my friends.
And of course, Strawberry Shortcake had a basket full of bright red berries.
She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. She'll be driving 6 fine horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 fine horses when she comes. She'll be driving 6 fine horses. She'll be driving 6 fine horses. She'll be driving 6 fine horses when she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. When she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. When she comes. Oh, we'll all go out to meet her. Yes, we'll all go out to meet her. Yes, we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. When she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. When she comes. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes.
While Strawberry Shortcake and her friends were having their picnic, Custard, Strawberry's kitten, played in the tall grass that grew nearby. A brightly colored butterfly named Flitterbit flew by. Flitterbit darted from flower to flower, and Custard playfully chased after her as she flew. Each time Custard would jump towards the butterfly, she would take off again. It was a wonderful game for the cat. Soon, the butterfly had flown far away from where the picnic was going on. Further and further, past the green meadow, past the stream. On and on went Flitterbit, with Custard right behind. Soon, they were far away from where they started. The butterfly had led Custard deep into the thick woods that surrounded the meadow. Here, the sun was hidden by the tall trees. Custard listened for the sounds of Strawberry and her friends, but she could hear nothing. She was lost. Lost in the deep, dark woods. It was over 2 hours later when Plum Puddin' looked up at the sky.
I believe it's going to rain.
He declared. Sure enough, big, dark clouds were beginning to form behind Sunday Mountain.
We had better start home soon,
Said Strawberry Shortcake. She packed up all the food and loaded it into the cart.
Escargot! We're going home now.
Said Strawberry Shortcake. Everyone climbed aboard the cart when suddenly Strawberry Shortcake realized someone was missing.
Where is Custard?
Said Strawberry Shortcake.
I haven't seen her for hours. I haven't seen her either.
Said Raspberry Tart.
We had better look. We certainly can't leave without her.
Everyone jumped out of the cart and began searching for the lost kitten.
Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
Called Plum Puddin'.
Custard? Custard? Where are you?
Shouted Strawberry Shortcake. Custard was still too far away to hear their calls. She wandered around in circles, as lost can be. Meanwhile, Huckleberry Pie and his dog Pupcake searched in the tall grass where Custard had played with the butterfly. Suddenly, Pupcake barked and ran off ahead of Huckleberry Pie.
Come back! Come back!
Yelled Huckleberry Pie, but the dog didn't listen. In a few moments, he had disappeared into the tall grass and was gone. It was a sad Huckleberry Pie who rejoined his friends.
Well, now Pupcake is lost too.
Said Huckleberry.
Oh my! And we still haven't found Custard.
Said Strawberry Shortcake sadly. And as if things were not bad enough already, a great loud crash of thunder rumbled across the sky. Soon, big drops of rain were falling everywhere.
It's raining, it's pouring, the old man is snoring. Bumped his head and he went to bed, and he couldn't get up in the morning.
rain fell harder now. Strawberry Shortcake and her friends huddled under the cart to stay dry. "I think we had better go soon, mademoiselle," said Escargot. "The storm is getting worse,"
But how can we leave without cupcake and custard?
asked Huckleberry Pie.
When the rain stops, we can come back and look some more.
Said Blueberry Muffin.
But by then it will be dark.
Replied Plum Pudding. And he was right. Already nighttime was covering the valley below. Reluctantly, everyone agreed. They had no choice. They would have to leave. Sadly, they all climbed back into the cart. Escargot began the long task of pulling them all the way home. Strawberry Shortcake looked back at the meadow where, only hours before, they had danced and sung. Now it looked like a very lonely place.
I only wanted for us to have fun. And now look what's happened. I've lost my kitten.
Look!
Shouted Plum Pudding.
What's that?
Everyone turned and looked where Plum Pudding had pointed. Suddenly, their tears turned to smiles. There, coming through the tall grass that led to the woods, was Pupcake, with Custard the kitten following right behind.
What a dog!
Said Huckleberry Pie.
He went off to find his friend Custard and he did it. Good boy.
Strawberry Shortcake picked up her kitten in her arms and began to dry the wet fur.
You were a bad kitty cat.
Said Strawberry Shortcake.
But I'm very, very glad you're back with me where you belong.
The rain was stopping now. The dark clouds lifted as the sun was setting behind Sunday Mountain. The sky turned 1,000 beautiful shades of pink and blue as Escargot pulled his sleepy friends toward home.
It's a perfect day for something special, and we're on our way to something special, something I picked specially for you. You can leave your worries far behind you, and we'll go out where they'll never find you. Out where the skies
So that was Strawberry Shortcake Country Jamboree for 1981. So if you like, subscribe, share, and comment, have a groovy day with another video coming out real soon.